Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your nighttime, right time DJ Music, folks. And if a picture says 1,000 words, here what it is right there. When they took it seriously and why they don't now. I want to say a special shout out to Sandra McClendon. I hope I'm saying your name correctly, for sending me this over there on Facebook. And actually, another big shout out to the guy that you're going to hear talking. This guy's name is Philip from The Advice Show. And I've checked out several of his posts before. So again, anytime that you see another black man saying pointing out a problem in our neighborhoods or doing something positive for the neighborhood, I'll always I'm more than happy to share that with everybody else. So Philip, I do apologize and then ask you to use your clip, but as they say in the internet and fair use, my man. So I'm gonna speak on this a quick second there, folks, and then I'm gonna jump right over to Philip from The Advice Show. But like I said, a picture says 1,000 words. Let's take the two guys on the bottom on the right over there. Seriously. Really, I sure hope you cats are at a beach. The only reason I'm going to say that you guys are at a beach right now, and I might be able to forgive the first picture, is because I see a guy look like he's sitting under a chair with an umbrella on it. You know what I'm saying? And I see another young lady in the background over there with looks like she has a bikini, and of course the redhead with the hand on it look like she has on a bikini as well. So I'm almost willing to forgive picture number one, but picture number two, absolutely on the right here in the bottom, there's absolutely no reason for that. I was on Atlantic Public Transportation the other day going from Jonesboro to Atlanta, or vice versa, from Atlanta to Jonesboro and back. It was absolutely horrible what I saw on the bus and on the train. Young men of 17, 18, 19, 20, on up into their 30s, walking around representing our culture like this. Pants on the ground, your drawers showing, your shirt pulled up. If you're going to do that, folks, do that in the privacy of your own home. If you want to sit around with your underwear exposed, do that at home. That is not for us. And you wonder why the police deal with you the way that they deal with you. Black folks, black men in particular, we got to start taking ownership to the reason why the police harass us as much as they do. You got to start taking ownership, and you can't keep saying that black on black crime is not a factor in our neighborhoods. It is not a factor in the death toll of our communities every night, because it is. Yeah, the police fuck with us. We already know that. That's not an unknown factor. We're quick to talk about that. We're quick to hold rallies about that. But we don't talk about Shamika that got shot last week in Chicago by some random vice lords. We don't talk about Trayvon that got shot last week by some random dudes because they thought, because he had on a red shirt, that he was a Crip. We don't talk about these folks, but we will gather in celebration and TV time when the white police shoot one of us. Now, I'll ask you this, just as Spike Lee said, what's more hurtful, getting shot by the police or getting shot by a black man? Either way, that parent that lost that child, or that child that lost that parent, is going to grieve. They don't give a flying fuck of who the person was that shot to pull the trigger. Now let's get on over to my man from The Advice Show over here, folks. I'm going to pause this a second, and I'll be right back. And we are back there, folks. As you can see at The Advice Show TV, make sure you check out my man there, Philip, on theadviceshow.com. Big shout out to you, Philip. Again, fair use, my man. But, you make I heard a list. I've listened to a little bit of this show already, but you make a man My goodness, bro. If I could get 10 of you folks out there, like this man that we're about to listen to post something like this every day, just 10 of you. 10 of you. We might reach 1. We might reach 2. We might reach 3 every day. Someone posted this to me, so they reach me. I have a platform to say something about it. Philip has a platform to say something about it. And hopefully the next person that says this that sees this has a platform to say something about it, and they'll pass it on. This is not an attack on black community. This is an attack on black buffoonery. That's what this is an attack on.
Yesterday, my wife had showed me a picture that she had in her Facebook, and she said, look at this picture. And I saw that, and I was like, I just shook my head. I said, wow. I said, this picture really makes a statement. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this picture up on the screen so you guys can look at it. And the picture that you see right now says, like, you know, one of those memes. It says, when they took us seriously. And you see Martin Luther King, you see other brothers holding, you know, all locked arm in arm. These brothers are dressed in suits. These brothers, you know, got themselves together. And then you look at the bottom, why they don't now. You see a bunch of 2-bit thugs. Look at the one on the bottom on the left-hand side. His pants is so low, he got to hold it up with the other pants. The other one holding his up like that. Then you got these other ones fooling with a car, whatever, the same thing. That is why we aren't taken seriously. Who would take somebody seriously that look like that? I mean, for real. I mean, it is not, you know, really sane to walk around with your pants like that.
Absolutely, positively right there, Philip. You cannot be a person of sane mind to think that style of dress is okay. You cannot be a person of sane mind to understand what the word underwear means. It's something that you wear under your clothes. These 4 young men right here, they represent a culture that's called prison culture, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you've all heard this before. This is not nothing new. This nothing that I'm saying, that Philip is saying, or that I'm saying is new to our community, because we know this is where this style originated from. Homosexuality in the black community, jail community, that is. That's where this is where this stuff shit started at. I'm tagged as ready, available, without even saying it. I'm tagged as a homosexual. I'm tagged as somebody that's a switch hitter when I see you walking around a jailhouse in this attire.
I mean, they so low that you got to hold them up? Seriously? I mean, who would say, you know what, these are the guys that I want to listen to? You gotta have to be an idiot to listen to guys like that. And usually guys that's looking like that, usually causing some sort of trouble. Because no man I know, there's some businessman, career man, or anything man I know that has something going on, do not dress like that. And they thinking this type of dressing is normal and it's okay. And if you say something about it, you're attacking black people. You ain't attacking black people, and you're definitely not attacking black men. You are attacking ignorance that's accepted in the black community. And I, as a black man, is sick and tired of the ignorance that's being accepted in our community.
There it is. I, as a black man, am sick and tired of the acceptance of saying that we're ignorant. I'm going to switch that just a little bit there, Philip. Ignorance is unknowing. If you're ignorant to the facts, then that's one thing. But these young men that walk around like this, they know these facts. They know where this comes from. They know that this is prison culture. They know this is a signal of homosexuality. And again, I'll say this: who are these women that are allowing themselves to lay with these men? Is at some point in time, does it not question you? Why does it not say, as a woman, you know what, I sure would appreciate it if you was to pull your pants up? I mean, honey, it's nice to see your underwear, but I only want to see them in the house. I don't want to see them when you're walking down the street. On all the years that I've been on this earth, all the men that I grew up around, I never saw them. And this is not by no way of trying to be humorous, but I never saw their underwear, not unless they were on the clothesline somewhere, or I went with my mother to the laundromat or something. I never saw my father's underwear. Have you? I mean, if you really think about it. But no kid today can make that claim. These are grown men walking around like this, folks. These are grown men walking around with their underwear showing. And then thinking that because we try to correct, man, you ain't got no business to be talking no shit to me like that. Get out my damn face.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of our men being a laughing stock of everybody.
And we are.
Choice why you the laughing stock.
We are the laughing stock.
Nobody forcing you to do anything.
Yes, we are.
You don't have slave master's chain on your neck to make you dress like that. You don't. Because now one of us is slaves right now. We're not. You choosing to dress like that. You choosing not to get education. You know them people like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey and all these other people that fought for our freedoms and rights. All the way even back to Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner, the real Django Unchained. Research him. All these other people. But yet, you don't want to educate yourself. You don't want to do nothing. You tell a black man, a black woman that's reading, we trying to be white. Like, what?
Y'all have heard that before? You know, one thing, you know, again, not to pat myself on the back, but I think from time to time I speak quite clearly, and I say, you know, not unless I'm a little flustered about something or a little this or a little that, I may fumble my words from time to time. But you know, there's a lot of times to where I'm on the phone, or at one point in time when I worked at the San Francisco Hilton and Towers, people had this, when they saw me, it was like, your complexion doesn't match your voice. Huh? You sound like a white man. What the fuck? How do I sound like a white man? Because you speak good English. Huh? Do you understand that as a derogatory comment? It's not something for you to say, you must be trying to sound white. What the fuck I need to sound white for? I'm sounding correct. I'm not, my vocabulary is more than, and then so, and you see what I'm saying? And man, dog, I can be, man, that's my shit, dog. You know what I mean? Everything, I know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying?
You don't listen to rap music. You don't listen to R&B. You like other things. You're trying to be like them white folks. So everything outside of just what you think black should be, you white. Like, that's stupid. So if you are trying to take care of your business, oh, you must be acting like them white folks. Like, wow. Don't you realize how much of a slave actually you are in your mind? Slaves think that the white man is so superior, and oh my God, the angelic white man. And that's how you think about the white man. You think you actually make the white man more in your mind.
I'm sorry, Phil. I got to cut you off right there, but you're absolutely right, my man. You're absolutely right. Hold on, folks. We're going to pause this a second. I'll be right back. Absolutely right, my man. Absolutely positively, folks. I only got a few seconds left here, about 45 of it. So, again, thank you, Philip, for adding your clip into there. And, again, check out my man at that Vice show. But, folks, this is where we need to start at. If we're looking for white America or any other ethnic group to take us seriously, we got to start right here. You know, You know, these guys walk around and, you know, they want to walk and say, well, you know, the white man was holding us down and the white man is doing this. Last thing before I leave out of here, folks, you know, enough of that sympathetic talk about the white man holding us down. Sympathy's in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. Which one you want?